Back. Today we are going to discuss about an interesting cell organelle found in the eukaryotic cell, that is the mitochondria. So, mitochondria was first of all observed by a scientist named Goliker in 1850 in the striated flight muscle of insects. And likewise, they were isolated from the insect muscles and called as sarcosomes. So mitochondria are also known as sarcosomes is as it was first of all obtained in the striated flight muscles of insects. Got it? Likewise, the another important point on the mitochondria is it is also known as bioplast. Likewise, chondriosomes and the another is plastosomes. So in case of objective questions related to mitochondria, instead of mitochondria there can be bioplast, chondriosomes and plastosomes. So moving towards its function, as since childhood we are referred it as a powerhouse of cell where ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is the molecule that most cells use as their main energy currency. So which is the energy currency? Then the answer is ATP. They are the site of aerobic respiration. This is also another important objective question point also. This is another MCQ in which the energy from the organic compound is transferred to the ATP. So this is referred as the powerhouse of the cell. And mitochondria are more numerous in the cells that have high energy requirement. Okay, that is in the muscle cells, liver, heart, and sperm cells. There are numerous mitochondria. And look at this figure of mitochondria where we can see there are two layers, that is outer membrane and inner membrane, and in between there is intermembrane space, and all the intermembrane space is filled with semi-solid jelly-like jelly that is known as the matrix, and there is a finger-like projection known as cristae, and this cristae has tennis racket-like structures that is known as H2FN particle or the oxysome. It is also known as oxysome. Okay, and another thing, it helps in the increasing surface area, that is providing more space for the ATP synthesis to occur whenever there is need for the higher energy. And another important point is that it is a semi-autonomous organelle. It is called as a semi-autonomous organelle because it has the capability to grow and divide from their existing ones, as they have their own DNA, that is the mitochondrial DNA, which is known as mtDNA. So this is the mitochondrial DNA. There is the presence of mitochondrial DNA in it. So this is the largest organelle in the animal cell, second largest organelle in the plant cell, and the third largest structure in the cell after nucleus and chloroplast. Got it? Let me explain you once again. As I have told you that the cristae has the F1 particle, F1 particle, which is also known as the oxysome, and the cristae are the finger-like structure of the inner membrane. This is the inner membrane. which extends into the matrix. It provides an increased area inside the mitochondria and the inner surface of the inner membrane, which is covered by the small dense like is also known as elementary particle. Okay, this oxisome is also known as what? It is called elementary particle, and the spelling sometimes may be oxisome, and like this oxysomes, and the oxisome has a head and stalk. The oxisome has the head. This is the head. You can see here. This is the F1 particle, and likewise F0 is the stalk that is projected outwardly, and the F0F1 complex has ATPase enzyme for the oxidative phosphorylation, which is the main source of ATP generation. So, and another important thing that is its functions. So, talking about the functions of mitochondria, the wait for a second function. Let me